7 questions you need to ask a realtor before buying any property, either land or house property from any realtor. These are the 7 questions you need to ask. And number 7 will shock you. For those of you that are conversant with news, you know what is going on now. How government is demolishing houses, taking over land. The reason why is that when most of you or some of you are trying to get your property, you don't ask this following question. That's the reason why you fall victim. And for you that are planning to buy a property or to buy a house from any realtor, ask this question so that your story will not be "had I known," which is the last comment of a fool. Yes, before purchasing land through any realtor, it's important that you ask brilliant questions. The more intelligent question you are able to ask, the harder it becomes for anyone to sell fake property to you. Yes. This is because, like a pack of cards, they will stagger and fall once they know that you are knowledgeable about the real estate market. Yes. To ensure you make no real estate investment mistake you will live to regret, here are the top 7 questions you should ask before purchasing any land anywhere in Nigeria. Number 1, how reliable is the realtor and the real estate company? How reliable they are? Yes. I told you that unreliable realtor is the worst person to patronize because all they care about is their commission. That's one thing about realtor. What they care about is their commission, which is 5% or 10% in most cases. If the realtor is not reliable, chances are they will sell a land in dispute to you just to get their commission. Investigate the realtors and the real estate company. It is your responsibility to investigate. If you are lucky to work with a good realtor, he or she will save you the stress of investigating the company because they must have done that. Number 2 question: what is the land title? Yes. The title of the land is what determines how authentic the property is. Properties with C of O or governance consent are generally more expensive and trusted. Just because a property has only deeds of assignment and registered survey plan as its title doesn't mean that the land is not genuine. With these 2 documents, you are a few steps of getting your C of O. Yes. Number 3 question you need to ask: what's the actual size of the land? Yes. Different states and regions use different land size and measurement as their standard land size. The land size will help you to know how much of a good deal the land is. It can also help you know if it will fit into what you desire to do with the piece of land. Number 4 question you need to ask: what is the exact location of the land? Knowing where the land is located is important. Ask for the name of the community, the nearby landmark, and everything in between. You can run a background check on the community to know if it's a place you would like to build your wealth in. Otherwise, you can sell off the land and not develop it. Number 5 question you need to ask: are there hidden fees you need to know? Ask for the realtor that are there hidden fees I need to know. Ask question. Oh. Now, there is a story some months back. Someone bought a native land. Listen, oh, somewhere. Nobody told him that there are other fees to pay until he was done making payment. When it was time to take possession, that was when he started hearing about other charges, almost more than half of what he paid. Funny enough, most real estate companies are never upfront about other charges. The only extra charges you should prepare for is called the development fee. The development fee is charged based on the current value of building materials. Most developers don't charge for it immediately. Number 6 question. How close is the land to the main road? Because the closer the land is to the road, the faster it will appreciate. If you are lucky to find one, jump on it immediately. If for any reason the land is not close to the main road, the real estate must be willing to pave a pathway to make it easily accessible. Know that. Number 7, which is the last question you need to ask. What is the land use plan? Listen. What is the land use plan? This is where most of the people fall victim. Land zoning of that particular estate that you want to buy. Now, listen to this. Governors and FCT minister will continue to demolish houses, schools, recreational center built in location outside their zoning plan. Emotion no dey move government o. Before you purchase any land, ask what the land use plan of the estate or region is. Ask. It is risk to build a residential house in an estate designated for agricultural use. If the land is designated for industrial use, resist the temptations to build your residential house there. Failures to listing, then be ready to lose your investment. Whether you want to get a property in any state in Nigeria, these are the 7 questions you need to ask. I believe this video has been of help to you. If it has been of help to you, please kindly share it so that people will not fall victim, most especially this number 7, and share it with your colleagues. Please do me a favor by following this page, share and comment.